Hello everybody, and yep, we're live. I'm pretty sure we're live right now. Got the stream set up. Okay, cool. So today we're going to be talking about crypto, and we're just going to be starting off with like just a few topics today. Actually, like today's going to be a very quick crypto topic today. There's not that much news happening today on Monday, February 26th. So we're just going to talk about the main things that happened today. So we're just going to be talking about the main things that happened today. So first of all, we have MicroStrategy adds 3K BTC as Bitcoin ETFs are poised to surpass gold ETFs. If you hear my cat in the background, please just ignore her. So MicroStrategy's acquisition follows predictions that Bitcoin ETFs could surpass gold ETFs in assets under management during the next 2 years. Well, that's a pretty good prediction, especially considering the fact that BTC has already surpassed gold by 100 times over, like almost literally. Like it's way more than 50 times over. Or what's gold at right now? Like 3,000. Okay, BTC is at 50,000. So 50 times 3. Okay, so it's not 50 times over, but it's damn near 20 times over than gold. And actually, people like 10 years ago were predicting that this was going to happen 10 years ago. And I remember listening to some like finance gurus talking about how you got to get into gold and silver, and little did they know about BTC. And then like a few years later, they're talking about crypto, and they're just like, but they're so heavily into gold and silver and all these stocks that they're just like, for them to get out, it would just be like a hassle because they've been promoting it for so much. But BTC is obviously digital gold, and you need to have some, especially right now where the market is uncertain. Politics are all over the place. You don't know what's going to happen with inflation, so you got to remember to always be putting at least some assets away into your crypto, like whatever you have. And so let's continue reading. So Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy has acquired an additional 3,000 Bitcoin for a total of $155 million at an average price of $51,813 between February 15 and February 25. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge how much Bitcoin that is? And the average person doesn't even have one Bitcoin. Like I'm the average person, I don't even have a Bitcoin, which is a problem because we see like, oh, this is why like I look like I started doing the news about crypto, because like this is very important. Like, we gotta set the data about this. Like this guy, Michael Saylor, is acquiring Bitcoin, and he has a team of people that's just acquiring all this Bitcoin for a reason. Nobody with a right mind is going to be throwing hundreds of millions of dollars at something that they don't believe in. This is a big deal. This brings the company's Bitcoin holdings to 193,000 Bitcoin acquired for $6.9 billion at an average price of $31,544. Like I'm at this point willing to find out if I can invest in MicroStrategy, because I need to be having Bitcoin by proxy any way I can. Like if I can invest in Bitcoin stocks, like whatever it takes, because this is very important. So, but anyways, the founder and chairman of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, which is the largest used Bitcoin holder among publicly traded companies, he said that MicroStrategy has acquired. So he tweeted this out. He was like, as of February 25th, MicroStrategy now holds, he spelled holds HODLS, so he means like hold on for dear life, 193,000 Bitcoin. Good for him, acquired for $6.9 billion at an average price of 31,544 Bitcoin. So that's pretty cool. The announcement of the purchase came as MicroStrategy's X account was hacked. The hacker posted a series of malicious links to fake token airdrops seeking to steal users' funds. The fraudulent announcement led to over $440,000 being stolen. How did they even do this? According to pseudonymous on-chain investigator Zach XCBT. MicroStrategy's latest Bitcoin acquisitions follows promising predictions from senior Bloomberg analysts who foresee Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, potentially overtaking gold ETFs and assets under management in the next 2 years. Gold's pain is Bitcoin's ETFs gain in store value. So that's just my cat. Like I know you hear her. Like I don't know why she's doing this now of all times to be meowing, but there you have it. So gold's pain is Bitcoin's ETF gain in store value smackdown. New from me on how gold being in the gutter is like the cherry on top for Bitcoin fans who just got to witness the biggest ETF launch ever. These enchants Bitcoin ETFs past gold ETFs and assets under management in less than 2 years. Yeah, of course. According to a February 26 research report shared on X by senior Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchunas and associate analyst Andre Yap, the successful launch of Bitcoin ETFs will signal more competition for the precious metal. The 10-spot Bitcoin ETFs in the United States have amassed a total of 5,500 Bitcoin since launching on January 11th, according to the Farsight investor data. So this is just crazy. Like people are just buying 5,000 Bitcoin. Like for MicroStrategy on their own has 6,000 something Bitcoin. The people have spoken. They want Bitcoin. The Bitcoin's ETF, though barely 6 weeks old, have taken in over $8 billion more than gold peers, already have 40% as much in assets and could pass them in size in less than 2 years. While Bitcoin ETFs have absorbed over $5 billion in net assets since launching, gold ETFs have amassed $3.6 billion during the same period. Gold ETFs could potentially struggle to keep their $90 billion in assets under management due to gold's price performance, noted Balchunas and Yap in the report. Gold prices are down 0.01% in the past 24 hours to $2,033 per ounce, according to data from Gold Price. On February 20th, MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor said he would be, this is my cat's going crazy right now. Michael Saylor said he would be buying Bitcoin forever, adding that he has no plans to sell the asset that is technically superior to gold, real estate, and S&P 500. I like what he's saying. He's like, there's no reason to sell. We're never selling. We're never going to sell. Bitcoin is technically superior to those asset classes, and that being the case, there's just no reason to sell the winner to buy the losers. He's right. Bitcoin fell 0.67% in 24 hours of trade at 51,000, according to CoinMarketCap. What news? I'm going to like this. Gonna do like a little fire emoji. Oh, you can only pick one, so I'm just gonna do like a little Bitcoin emoji. All right, yes, this is like pretty important. Like, I hope that you're all taking this in as I am, because we just have to position ourselves to get whatever we can for Bitcoin. The average person is gonna be out of luck if they don't have Bitcoin ETF, Bitcoin stock, actual physical Bitcoin. They need to have Bitcoin something for the long term. And so we're just gonna move on now.